Good morning, students. So in the last class, we discussed regarding limiting reagents. So once again I tell you what is a limiting reagent. Now which is present in lesser quantity and that's why is consumed before the reaction is completed. So how to find out the limiting reagent? Now any reagent which is present in lesser quantity is the limiting reagent because it will be consumed first and therefore we limit or stop the reaction before it is due. So I have given you some assignments in the last class. So most of you have solved it and solved it correctly. So thank you very much. So I think you are following what is limiting reagent. So for those who could not solve it, I am solving it on behalf of you. So first let us solve the assignments given to you in the last class. So what is the assignment? Now in a reaction A plus B2 giving rise to AB2 identify the limiting reagent if any, jodi achi, if it is there, if any, in the following reaction mixture. In the following reaction mixtures. So I have solved you the first three for you. So only last two I had given to you. Let us take it as D. When 5 mole of A is mixed with 2.5 mole of B2. Then last one E, 2.5 mole of A, 2.5 mole of A plus 5 mole of B2. Okay. So these are the assignments which I had given to you in the last class. So those who have missed my last class can watch it again so that they can follow these things. जो माने देखी ना हो समाने से वीडियो को आउथर देखी ना बो so that you will start following these things. What is limiting reagent? How to find out limiting reagent? Then coming up to the solution. Look, this reaction is already balanced. One atom of A, one atom of A here. Then two atoms of B, two atoms of B. That means it is a balanced equation. That means I told you 1 mole of A requires 1 mole of B2 for completion of the reaction. So they are present in 1:1 ratio. That means 1 mole of A requires 1 mole of B2. Okay. So we will solve the first one, D. So solution D. So here 5 mole of A is mixed with 2.5 mole of B2. We will start from this one. 2.5 mole of B2 requires how many moles of A? They are present in 1:1 ratio. I have already told you. So it requires 2.5 mole of A. 2.5 mole of A. From the balanced chemical equation we get the answer. So 1 mole requires 1 mole of B2 means 1 mole of B2 requires 1 mole of A means 2.5 mole of B2 will require 2.5 mole of A. But how many moles of A are present? Now 5 moles. That means A. So we can write that is A is present in excess. A is present in excess. So A ta excess achi. That means A cannot be the limiting reagent. Jota excess achi, it cannot be the limiting reagent. That means B2 is present in lesser quantity. B2 is present in lesser quantity or lesser amount lesser quantity, and therefore will be consumed completely before the reaction is completed. Okay, hence कौन लिख पारे जे आगे हम कंज्यूम हो जिवो दैट इज द लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट. Hence B2 is the limiting reagent. So this is the answer of bit D, question D. Then coming up to E, question E. So what is given here? Now 2.5 mole of A is mixed with 5 mole of B2. Okay. So we'll start from this one. Again, looking at the balanced chemical equation, 1 mole of A requires 1 mole of B2. That means 2.5 mole of A requires how much? 2.5 mole of B2. That means which is present in excess? Now B2 should be 2.5 mole, but it is present as 5 moles. That means it is 2.5 mole extra. Hence, that is B2 is present in excess. B2 is present in excess. That means which is present in lesser quantity? Now A is present. कौन लिखिबा? A is present in lesser quantity and therefore will be consumed completely when? Now before the reaction is completed, will be consumed completely. Okay. Hence it is the limiting reagent. कौन लिखिबा? Hence A is the limiting reagent. So this is the answer of question E. Okay. So these are the answers of assignments given to you in the last class. Okay. So I have solved it on behalf of you, and there are many numericals which you will find in your books. So it is not possible to solve all sorts of numericals. I am only solving some typical numericals so that you can solve the remaining on your own. ମୁଁ कौन करछि किछि बच्चा बच्चा न्यूमेरिकल्स को बाछि की सॉल्व कर दोछि so that you will get an idea how to solve these numericals. So it is your duty to go through other numericals, solve it, and if there is any doubt, then you can send it to me so that I can help you in this regard. Okay. So next we will go to an interesting portion that is called scientific notation. So next, students, as I told you, we will discuss an important portion, that is scientific notation. Scientific notation. So first let us know what do you mean by scientific notation. Suppose I write a number that is Can you tell me what is this number? Is it too big or large number? So is it possible to write this number again and again? Do you follow what is this number? This is Avogadro's number. This is Avogadro's number. So suppose we want to write Avogadro's number. We are writing every time again and again we are writing Avogadro's number. So every time can you write like this? Because it is a too lengthy number or too large number to be used again and again. Then how do you write it? Now it is written as 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. That means it is a convenient way to express this large number. Right? So it is a convenient way to express bigger numbers and even smaller numbers. For example, you will write 0.00000132. We want to use it again and again. It is not convenient to remember these values again and again. So how to write it in a better way? Now we can write it as 1.32 into 10 to the power minus 5. So which one is convenient to use? This one or this one? Obviously this one. It is more easy to remember these values rather than this value. Here also it is easy to remember this value, not this value. ए वैल्यू टा बहुत बड़ हो जाउछ मन रखिबा सुविधा नुहे सहज नुहे एवं अगेन लिखिबा व्हेन यू राइट इट अगेन एंड अगेन इट विल बी टू लेंथी बहुत लंबा हिजो नै सो इट इज द कन्वीनियंट वे टू एक्सप्रेस ए लार्ज नंबर एंड ए स्मॉल नंबर सो दीस नोटेशंस आर कॉल्ड साइंटिफिक नोटेशंस दैट मींस द universal method of expressing a number, that means whether it is a large number or whether it is a very small number. So the universal way of expressing that number is called scientific notation. Okay, how do we use it? Now we normally used to write a number in terms of a into 10 to the power b. So this is the normal scientific method or scientific notation of expressing any number. Then let us know what are a and b. So here a is called coefficient. A is called coefficient. Value कितना होगा? That will lie between a will lie between or equal to 1 but less than 10. या माने कोन बुझछो a is greater than equal to 1 a 1 ही परिबो बा ताटू बड़ ही परबो so a is greater than equal to 1 but definitely less than 10 कोन लैला a 1 to 8 to बेसी हबो किंतु 10 to सान हबो so a is definitely greater than 1 but less than 10 ता कोन कहबा हमें it is called coefficient. Then b is called exponent. B is called exponent, which is an integer. That means it can have both positive and negative values. Integer means it can have both positive and negative values. So B is called exponent, which is an integer. That means it can have both positive as well as negative value. देखो positive value here, negative value here. Okay. Then 10 obviously the base. So scientific notation is a method to express all the numbers in the base of 10 with respect to base 10. So we can define scientific notation in such a way that it will be expressed always in the base of 10 or with respect to base of 10. Okay, then how to write down or convert various numbers into scientific notation? Once again look at these numbers. So what I have done, now this is a too long number. So what is the method? Look, a would be less than 10 but greater than 1. Definitely before the decimal point there will be only one place. So you have to allot only one place here, remaining will be this side of the decimal point. Okay, then remaining portions, if it is a large number, it will be positive 10 to the power positive value. It will be a small number, it is 10 to the power negative value. So how I have done it? Now definitely we have to, so look at this number. Suppose we have not written this number. Okay, once again for your sake I am writing it. So what we will do, how to convert this number or how to express this number? Now we know that a can have value less than 10. That means the decimal point has to be here. Okay. Then calculate the number of places: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That means there are 23 places right to the decimal point. So how it will be written? Now 6.023. It is useless to write 0 again. So 6.023 into number of values we have moved 10 to the power. How many values we have moved? 23. So it is written as 6.023 into 10 to the power 20. Okay. Now look at this small value again. We will learn how to write it. Now it is written here, and b cannot be less than 1. That means the decimal point has to be moved here. The decimal point has to be moved from here to here. From here to here. Then how many places we are moving? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we have moved the decimal here, so it will be 1.32. No doubt regarding this. Then 10 to the power, how many values you have moved? Now 5 values. So it will be negative 1, 10 to the power minus 5. Okay. So this is how we used to express the numbers. The universal method of expressing any numbers with respect to base of 10 is called scientific notation. And normally how do we write it? Now this is the way of writing or expressing any number. So this is the scientific notation which is adopted to express any number. So this is how we have to write down the numbers. Okay. Then we will discuss some more examples. Then I will give you some assignments. So next, students, we will discuss some more examples so that you will be thorough how to write any number in terms of scientific notation. Suppose 1, 5, 1, 2, 6, 3, 0, 0. We want to write this number in terms of scientific notation. Okay. So how to write it? What is the key? Now close your eyes. Place your decimal point here. So you have to start from here. How many values are to the right side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because it is a big number, so you have to express in a positive power of 10. So how many powers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how to write it? Now 5.1263. We need not write 0. 5.1263 into 10 to the power. How much? Now the values you have moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 10 to the power 6. Okay. So this is one example. Then let us say 2, 3, 5, 0. We have to write it in terms of scientific notation. So again, start from here. Decimal point has to be here. Okay. Because a will be less than 10 but greater than 1. So how many values we have to move? 3 values. So it will be 2.35 into the values we have moved 10 to the power 3. Okay, then let us take this one, a small number, 0.000156. Okay, same method, we have to move the decimal to this point, from this to this point. So how many places we are moving? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it will be 1.56 into the places we have moved 10 to the power minus 4. Okay. Then next one. Suppose 0.00235. We have to express this in scientific notation. So What will be answer? Now again, the decimal has to move here. The key is we have to place maximum one value before the decimal point. So the decimal point has to be moved from here to here. So how many places are moving? 1, 2, 3. So it will be 2.35 into 10 to the power. Is it 1, 2, 3 minus 3. Okay. So this is how we can write or convert any number in terms of scientific notation. So you have to keep this one in mind. Any number has to be expressed in this form. A into 10 to the power b, where A is any value having value between this and b is an integer. That means the remaining has to be expressed in terms of power of 10. Integer means it can have positive or negative values. Okay. So I think by now we have followed how to write down any number in terms of scientific notation. So next I will give you some assignments. You try to solve them and send it to me. Okay. So as I told you students, this is the assignment for you. So what you have to do? Now I have given you 5 numbers. So you have to express all of them in which form? Now in the form of scientific notation. As I told you, it should be expressed in terms of A into 10 to the power V. That is the way of expressing any number in terms of scientific notation. What are the numbers? Now 2, 6, 7, 5. 5 zeros. Then 6, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Then 1000. Then 0 0.000, 0, 0, 0, 4 to 5. Then 0 0.000, 0, 0, 0, 0, 8, 7, 6, 3. Okay, so these are the 5 numbers, and what is the assignment? Now you have to express them in terms of A into 10 to the power B. What is that form? Now that is called scientific notation. Okay students, so this is the assignment for you. Hope all of you have followed how to express any number in terms of scientific notation and solve these questions or solve this assignment and send it to me through my WhatsApp number. This is for today. In the next class, we will discuss solution and various modes of expressing concentration of a solution. So this is for today. Thank you very much.